6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hey!
Hey.
What up, Nikki P?
Hi.
What's going on? How we doing there?
It's Friday. I'm happy.
It is Friday. TGIF, everybody. TGIF.
One more week till my birthday.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Can you believe it?
No.
We have many things to celebrate and many things to get into. But before we do that, ladies and gentlemen, yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. You are now tuned in to the hottest podcast across the land, the hottest podcast across the globe, and definitely the hottest podcast on YouTube Live. That's right, baby. This is a live stream every Friday night, 9 p.m. Eastern. Live stream. Make sure you watch it and make sure you tell a friend.
What else should they do?
What else are you going to do to start off the weekend? You got to start off the weekend right.
Well, you could always take someone's phone and subscribe them to Mixture of Variety, like I've done.
I mean, yeah, you can definitely do that for sure.
Because why not? Also, just go into YouTube and you type in Mixture of Variety, pod or no pod, and you will see our beautiful faces pop up. Then you will subscribe.
Yes.
You will like.
Yes.
Actually, you will watch first.
Yeah, you got to watch first. You know.
Comment, then share.
Yes, indeed. She said it all, ladies and gentlemen. And if you don't know, now you know. This is Mixture of Variety, a.k.a. M.O.V.E. the podcast. I don't know. How should we say it? M.O.V.E. podcast, M.O.V.E. the podcast. Mixture of Variety Entertainment podcast. It's all about move. It's all about moving forward in 2022. It's all about moving forward in the future and moving forward and never back, ladies and gentlemen, never back. Yes, indeed, Mixture of Variety. I go by the name of Patient Zero, and my beautiful co-host right there,
Nikki P.
Give it up one time. Give it up one time, studio audience. All right. Yes, indeed. All right.
Wow.
We're here.
Episode 2.
Episode 2, season 3. Oh my God! As you can see, ladies and gentlemen, I know we kind of got into it last week.
That rhymes.
This is the final product. The studio is done. Here it is.
It looks beautiful.
And now we're just gonna work on this side as well. And just wait until you see it's done. It's gonna be beautiful. It's gonna be a beautiful mix.
We're gonna look like we just dropped a bunch of mushrooms and took a spaceship to the moon.
I love it.
And that's what we're going for.
That is exactly what we're going for. That has been the look all along. You know, if you listen to any of our podcasts.
Inside.
Yeah, right, exactly. I heard and watched some crazy psychedelic documentaries. I think I even sent it to you. It was
Oh, I didn't watch it though.
Yeah, it was pretty incredible. Just everything that we always talk about as far as psychedelics. We're not going to get into it right now, but if you are interested in psychedelics and all the benefits, I should say, because like everything else, you have to weigh the pros and cons, but all the benefits and crazy amount of benefits, especially the microdosing and
here are the pros.
Yeah.
Here are the cons.
The cons, right. Go back and check out that episode in season 2. I don't remember what episode it was, but that was a lot of fun. That was definitely a lot of fun to talk about for sure. Wow. What a show we got for today, though, Nikki P. It's going to be the first time in season 3 that we are talking about thought-provoking questions. Nikki P and myself, we're going to be doing some thought-provoking questions. Obviously, you guys can join us and answer these, however you want to answer them. The best way, I think, in my opinion, Nikki P, is not to think too much. Like sometimes it's very difficult not to think a lot because they are thought-provoking. Obviously, get it. But the thought-provoking part is more like how you answer instead of analyzing. Or instead of overanalyzing it, you want to analyzing it and then just, spit the truth, whatever it is, however you feel. Because a lot of these questions, I can get stuck in my head for 30 minutes and then the show's over. And we're just like, oh, well, that's right.
See you next week.
Yeah.
We talk about hookups and relationships.
You're right. Exactly. So, yeah, we're going to get right into it. But before that, real quick, just for the new people, everybody in the chat and everybody listening for the first time,
Welcome.
And if you're listening for a millionth time, mixture of ideas and a variety of topics, which equals mixture of variety entertainment, which equals move. And move, yep. And Nikki P, we talk about it all. We truly do.
We do.
We touch on everything like R. Kelly.
Yeah.
I'm starting to think that's a horrible reference. It's funny,
great.
It's funny, but it's horrible. Yeah, we can talk about anything from mental health and addiction to having sex with gay, midget, aliens.
What a show that is. Did you capture him from the last one?
I did. Actually, he was giving me head, so I beheaded him. See, there he is. I beheaded him. But of course, when you don't have the sound effect open. Yeah. So anyway, there's a lot in between, Nikki P. I mean,
there is.
We didn't get to show 42 on YouTube and show 300 on our audio show from just what I just mentioned. No, there's a lot more.
No.
Yeah, exactly. There's a lot more. Nikki P, break it down for the people. What else we talk about? A lot
more. The in-betweeners. We also talk about mental illness, mental health, addiction, sobriety, recovery, experiences in a halfway house and rehab, LGBT life, relationships, current events and news, sex, hip hop, mindfulness.
Mindfulness. I got the bell right here. No worries, Nikki P.
What's
we talk about mindfulness a lot just because we have this bell, and because we talk about mindfulness a lot, and that's why we have it. And when I hit the bell, I just want everybody to remind themselves where their feet are currently planted, remind themselves that this moment is truly all we have, because we are here with you and you are here with us, and that's where life exists. So when you hear the bell, everybody just stop for a second, just pause, take a slow, deep breath, and let's remember we're in the moment. Here we go. Doesn't that feel amazing?
Wow, it does. Did that 80 million times today. Driving across the Newburgh Beacon Bridge.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, I actually had a panic attack.
Oh, shit.
Thank God Biscuit was with me.
Yeah.
Biscuit's really the dog.
She just had a random biscuit.
It was a Pillsbury biscuit.
Right. That helps get over bridges.
Also, UFOs and aliens, conspiracy theories, random topics, and so much more. But above all,
Nikki P.
Station Zero.
Positive energy and laughs is what it's about, ladies and gentlemen. And I have a good feeling that's why people like this podcast, because it's all about that positive energy and laughs.
The vibes.
All about the vibes. Exactly.
It really is, though. Like I was watching like this couple, and I feel like just two friends, and I feel like this is something you and I should do, which I did want to talk to you about, volunteering at like a soup kitchen or something.
Oh, all right.
Just because I feel like I want to. But like these random friends were like going around and they're like, "Oh my God, your shirt makes you look amazing. You look great." And it's this little old lady and she's smiling and she goes, "Oh, damn, no one's ever said that." They were just going to random people and like, "I love this, I love that." And they were smiling so hard. And I was crying, of course, because I thought that was so sweet.
Yeah, that is really sweet. I mean,
because do that.
People never give people compliments like that. Never. Barely even to their friends or family. You know what I mean? Like,
I compliment all the time because I mean it.
Well, that's true. You do. And there's not a lot of people like you in this world that would just go out and just say. I mean, I can say I try to, but not random strangers. I won't. Not random strangers, or I have to get to know you a little bit, before I can actually just say, like, just pass somebody and just say, "Oh, that's because somebody actually just gave me a compliment. I was returning something in Kohl's yesterday. Mm-hmm. And I got a new winter jacket, and I love it. I fucking love it. And I got just a random lady was just like, "That's a really nice jacket." And how I felt is like, wow, instantly, I had a feeling like I want to give that feeling to everybody. So just imagine if I was, like exactly like you said, if I was just walking around wherever I was and I didn't know the people that well, to give them compliments. I would do it in a second, but I'm not really. I haven't been doing that.
Episode 10, people. We will have that video for you.
Yeah, right. Absolutely. Because it can totally transform somebody's day, if not week, if not month. You do not know what these people are going through. You know what I mean? No. And I'm all for that. I'm all for that, Nikki P, and I'm all for going to the soup kitchen too. Anytime there's a sense where I just feel like an overwhelming feeling of gratitude, it's just one of the best places to go.
Yeah, I cry, which is a good thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm tearing up right now thinking about it. Oh my God.
Yeah. Well, you're not. You're not a. Yeah, of course. It's very easy to be sensitive about that topic. And, for me, really, it's just like anytime I go to that, because I've helped at a soup kitchen before, and it's like instantly I get a sense of overwhelming, like, what a 180, you know what I mean? Because I was in homeless shelters, you know what I mean? And how that was experience being in it and then being sober enough, sane enough, everything else enough, giving, enough to actually be helping these people that are in it, that are currently struggling.
Yeah.
It's powerful. It is very powerful.
I love it.
Speaking of powerful, there is a powerful disclaimer that I have to say real fast. The disclaimer is if you are hypersensitive or get butthurt easy, this podcast is definitely not for you.
Oh, sorry.
Bless you.
My butthurt was coming in.
Yeah.
I had to release it.
It's a sick and twisted dark humor. Vulgar, uncensored language and politically incorrect conversations are just some of the things, Nikki P.
And fun.
You'll hear on Mixture of Variety, which means listener discretion is definitely advised. Big shouts to Granny, who was the third co-host.
Is she in jail right now?
She actually might be. She was actually
her boyfriend I sent you, right?
Yeah, exactly. That was amazing. That was just amazing. I don't know where
Granny got mixed up in the wrong crowd.
Yeah, and most of the time she was the wrong crowd. For the most part, she is the bad influence. She is the wrong crowd. You don't want to be hanging out with her or hanging out around her.
Why though?
But for many things, Nikki P. We first found this lady, and we realized that she was coming to our show all the time
when we weren't here.
Yeah, exactly. She was just coming when we didn't even have shows. She was coming. This is way before even the YouTube show. She was just doing when we were doing our audio show, and her aide was bringing her here. And then we noticed that she was here all the time. So we said, hey, maybe we should put her in Alzheimer's. No, maybe we should put her in a VIP section because she comes here all the time. Then we found out that she has Alzheimer's and dementia. So we were like
sundowners.
And we had to keep an eye out for that. And so we put her in her own little section, the VIP section, which is really the Alzheimer's and dementia section. Population.
Granny,
ladies and gentlemen. But then, Nikki P, there was a couple other things too that we couldn't deal with this lady. We just couldn't handle her.
I mean, tatted from head guys to toe, face tats,
face tats,
smoking DMT, crack, meth, toad.
Same time.
All at the same time. But one glorious day.
Yeah, the glorious day was she came to the studio and she was holding a big ass bag, and we were like, what is going on? Because this bag is like the size of her. We really didn't know what was going on. Small lady, big bag.
She's 4 feet. The bag was 3 feet.
Yeah. And we were like, what the hell is going on? So because, like Nikki P said, she has sundowner syndrome, we didn't know if she was going to wait till the sun goes down and then she was going to pull out an AK-47 and just light up the studio audience, light up Nikki P and myself, the Turtle Kid. We didn't know what was going on. We
the
really
alien.
Didn't know. The alien. Gay midget aliens. So we had security open the bag.
One time.
Yes. And Nikki P, what was it?
Well, ladies and gentlemen, unfortunately, it was not an AK-47. However, it happened to be a 3-foot dildo.
I mean, bruh.
In a light tan color.
Yes. Which is the best color. You know, you have to have it realistic if you're going to be doing something with it. But anyway, we looked at each other and we laughed for like 10 and a half minutes. We couldn't believe it. And we couldn't believe this old lady is just a hot mess. And, you know, we definitely love the fact that she came to the studio after that. No fucks given. She just, you know, we still talk about drugs. Her and just more drugs. And, you know, that's just what it is.
More dildos.
You know, exactly. And, you know, the part that I don't really talk about on the podcast that much, I didn't even know they made dildos that big, but I went online later that night and I tried to find one for myself. But, you know what I'm saying? They were like 45 pounds, which is amazing.
But what really aligned the stars, her 100th birthday was on our 100th audio show.
Goddamn, we love you, Granny. Oh, shit, ladies and gentlemen, we have some breaking news. And the breaking news comes in the form of a segment that we like to call Mini Holidays. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, Mini Holidays. Why? Because every day is a holiday. I like doodles. Yes, indeed. There he is.
Hello.
The one and only, back for season 3. You know he wasn't going to miss any more opportunity to shine. You feel me?
He's already in trouble. The Turtle Kid.
Yep. Exactly. So, ladies and gentlemen, Mini Holidays. Oh, sorry.
That was weird.
That was weird. Mini Holidays, ladies and gentlemen.
Nikki P is your mini holiday.
Yeah, exactly. Why don't you break down Mini Holidays for the people, then we can get right into it, because I don't even have my shit open.
Oh. Well, here at Mixture of Variety, we believe every day is truly a holiday, and you should be grateful and thankful for the things you do have instead of hateful and resentful for the things you don't have, because it is not a good look. Anywho, luckily for us, every day is actually a holiday, and there is a list of all these holidays. Some make no sense, some are actually very serious and sad, and some are hilarious and on point. So we try to celebrate these holidays, you know, in 2 hours, right?
Yeah.
Because we're done with the show at 10 and then the day ends at midnight, obviously. So we have 2 hours to get everything done unless we already accomplished it. So everyone, here are the holidays for Friday, January 21st, 2022.
Yes.
Bum, bum, bum.
Indeed. Can you believe it?
I can't believe I'm going to be 23 again, too. So, Jesus.
Yeah, I know. That's crazy, right? You're getting up there in age, Nikki P.
I mean, 23?
23, yeah. 23.
It is. We'll start it off with a good one. International Playdate Day.
All right. This is kind of our play date. This is Nikki P and myself. We do a play date, you know, together.
It is also International Sweatpants Day.
I love it. I'll celebrate it.
I have leggings on in my couch.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, like a sweatpant.
Yeah, I actually have jeans on. Yeah, I love the fact that the guys are wearing leggings now.
Are they?
Oh my god! I just know, like, by the track they are. I don't know about in the gym. Or anything.
Gray leggings?
Yeah, a little bit. I've seen them. I've seen mainly black though, but yeah, either one. I'm just so excited, and it's motivation for working out for sure.
Yeah, know? Of course.
Oh, I'm gonna go to the track, and there's people playing soccer, and there's people on the track, and there's people doing their thing, and it's just like, when did this happen? When did this start?
Guys, when I go to the track, there's like, you know, my grandma and grandpa walking, waving.
Yeah, right.
Or dumb little jocks.
Yeah, a lot of them too, but I love them. They're like my favorite. And especially I should put out a sign there that just says, if you're gonna wear leggings, gray ones only. And see what happens.
Like gray.
Like gray and see what happens.
It is also National Granola Bar Day. Damn, I was gonna have a granola bar, and then I said no, let me have eggs. God damn it.
You see, you made the wrong decision today.
I know.
Granola bar or eggs? That is the question.
More protein.
Yes, I am a fan. I'm definitely a fan. Nikki P, it's also National Hugging Day. That's a beautiful thing. Hug you all out there. Hugging Nikki P over there.
Hug and move.
Yes. Hug and move.
I hugged Biscuit.
Do you celebrate then?
Caitlin.
Okay.
I hugged the gym machine.
Ah, yes.
And I hugged my boyfriend.
There you go. That's a lot of hugging going on. That is a lot of hugging going on.
And my bunny.
Yes.
It's not a real bunny.
Yes. I got very confused for a second. It's also National New England Clam Chowder Day. Nikki P, are you a fan? Yeah.
Am I wearing a flannel sweater?
I thought you were a lesbian trucker for a second, actually, but I know what I do know.
Can I just say, I went out Saturday night. I swore I looked like a lesbian, and like clearly that was not the case.
Yeah. No, I don't think anyone would ever say that.
I will say I am a New England fan. I am not a Manhattan clam chowder fan.
Oh, okay.
That's the red one. It's more saucy. It's like if I'm gonna have sauce, it's gonna be sauce.
Oh, I see. I didn't even really know that. I mean, maybe I did, but I didn't really pay attention because I hate both of them with a passion. So disgusting. So disgusting.
Well,
one-liners.
Oh.
I'm sorry. I took it. I took it from you because it was a one-liner. Yes, a one-liners day. All right, that's good. I like one-liners.
Not cocaine, Granny.
Yeah, that's exactly what she was thinking.
It is Own Your Own Home Day.
All right. Very nice. And last but not least, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to end it with a bang for sure. This one will make you go nuts.
Literally.
It's Squirrel Appreciation Day, ladies and gentlemen. That was my one-liner.
Woo!
Squirrel Appreciation Day.
I have the best. Remember when my friend and I rescued squirrels?
I do, yes.
I'll share it with you later, and we'll share it with everyone else.
All right, we'll have to share it with everybody because
why not?
Squirrels are so cute.
They're so soft.
They're so soft. They're so cute. I saw a baby squirrel. I had a friend that had a pet baby squirrel. Regular squirrels, just seeing them, fat, skinny ones, whatever. I just think they're so cute. And
the fatter, the better.
It's so cute. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is mini holidays for this beautiful Friday, January 21st. Give it up one time. Give it up one time. All right.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Thank you, studio audience.
All right.
Thank you, studio audience. So, Nikki P, like I said before, what we were doing today is the thought-provoking questions. And I think it's a beautiful thing because it's the first time that we've been doing this since...
And we love them.
Season 3, obviously. But we've been doing it on other seasons. And, a lot of people like them, too, because they get, a lot of views and stuff. But they're fun for us to do as well. And we're going to get right into it because we have a list of like 365 of them.
we haven't gone through a quarter.
No, I know. That's crazy. It is pretty wild. That is pretty wild. All right. So where are we at? 130?
Yeah. Let's go to 130.
All right.
Oh, patient 0. I found it.
You found it?
Oh
my God.
In the flesh. I think we named him Nutter Butter. Or one was Nutter and the other one was Butter. Okay.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Real creative, I know.
So cute. So cute. Can't take it. So number 130. Have you ever owned a squirrel? No.
Yes.
Thought-provoking questions.
And a raccoon.
Why do you matter? Why do you matter?
I think I matter because I am a living, breathing human being with my own thoughts, views, and opinions, trying to make a difference in the world instead of being a menace, which still also happens, but that's fine.
Yeah, it's totally fine. You can still matter and be a mess sometimes. That's how you learn. That's how we learn from our mistakes. I think that was actually one of the questions way back. It was just like, something about why it's good to make a mistake or something like that. I forgot. But yeah, I would like that. I like that a lot. I think I matter for the same, I matter because I have a conscience. I feel like I am on planet Earth for a reason. I feel like I'm connected. I feel like I'm connected. Yeah, what the reason is, only whoever knows. But I do know. I believe that I am connected to like a higher source, and that not only just a higher power, but like a higher source, like the whole, where we all came from. Because I always say we're spiritual beings living a human experience. Yeah. So that's that spiritual part. We all came from somewhere before we got, birthed and came into this world. That's just, that's what I believe. Not everybody believes that, but I'm just saying. So I think that for that reason and for trying to figure out, what the reason is.
Yeah.
And to help people and to have a consciousness.
Love it. Why I matter. You matter, Patient Zero.
You too, Nikki P. You too.
And you too, audience.
Yes.
That's how we roll.
Absolutely.
This is a great one.
Go ahead. What's the next one?
All right, we're going to keep this short and sweet because we could do a whole hour about this. How have you changed in the last 5 years? Well, we move.
Yes.
Forward.
Yes, move forward.
So let's keep this short and sweet. How have I changed? I move forward. I don't sweat the small things unless they're really ridiculous and I have to share them with people who I love. I changed because I don't let anyone disrupt my peace anymore, which is very important to me. And I've changed because I think about my consequence. I think about the consequences before I act on something. Unless you catch me in super rare form, and you should appreciate it because it's rare form.
Yeah.
And also, I choose to find the beauty in life.
Nice. I don't want to take you off this page or give you a round of applause. I mean, the studio audience would give you a round of applause.
And the alien.
Yeah. That's really good. That's a lot. That's a lot to change in just 5 short years. I always say that.
But you too. I mean, look at us 5 years ago.
Yeah, no, you're right. I not only do I think that people change in the 5 years, but I always say, like I've said this plenty of times, for me, 5 year, I'm 40 years old, right? So 5 year increments of my life are total different lifetimes.
Yes.
Even though they're not, technically, they are mentally and spiritually.
Yeah.
And emotionally. As far as like my mental health, sobriety, being able to, I don't know, the way I solve problems differently. I have more empathy about life. I have more sympathy. I I was always a compassionate person, but I always feel like I even take it to the next level. But
I have a good one for you.
What's that?
You don't depend on a partner for your happiness.
Hey, yes. That's a
elephant brain.
Yes. That's how you can tell Nikki P has known me for a long time, because how true is that? And sometimes I forget that. Sometimes I really do forget that. Like I always say, we'll be talking about like, oh, I've been single for this long, or oh, I like being alone, or oh, I'm not even looking for a relationship anymore. But I was completely not like that. I was the complete other side of the spectrum because I had to have a boyfriend for like 10 years of my life, from like 2005 basically until 2017. It was boom, 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 consistent.
Yeah.
I had to have that. But at the same time, when you start breaking away for myself, when you start breaking away from like addiction, and you start getting your mental health like on course to where it should be.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And realizing that you're like, oh, like, well, maybe this is what you have, or maybe try this, or maybe try this. When you have all that, and there's no one that's going to help me with that but myself. Yeah. So obviously the last thing that I want is that. But thank you. That's a really good one, is especially the last 5 years, 100%. That was a really good one. All right.
Yeah.
What is this to say? Did I just move it? What are you sure of in your life?
Yes. Can I keep it simple?
Yeah, let's just keep it simple.
Growth and change.
Beautiful. I love it. What are you sure of in life? That this podcast will be
moving in the right direction.
Yeah, it's definitely going to move in the right direction. This podcast is going to be something. I was going to compare it to like Joe Rogan, Howard Stern, whatever, but I'm sick of doing that. We're doing our own lane, and we're doing things how we do it. But I guarantee that people will know about this podcast. That's one thing that I'm sure of in life.
I love it.
Everything else had to happen in my life, and everything had to happen in Nikki P's life for this to happen. Like for this,
and it was a lot of shit. Can I just say?
Absolutely.
Like every birthday, and obviously mine's next week. I will not disclose my age because it's no one's business. But like I've always said, like 9 lives and counting, because it truly is 9 lives and counting.
Oh yeah.
Like even every 2 years, every year is like. I mean, we do a lot of stuff activity wise. We've had different group friends. We've had different friend groups, I should say.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, whoa.
Yeah.
So
absolutely.
it's like, we are like, who do we talk to from upstate? I talk to you and a girlfriend.
Yeah. I talk to myself and you.
And your alien friend.
Yeah, exactly.
When you think of home, what specifically do you think of?
I would say my family, but like my family that my family that, took me in after the fire, the family that's always been there for me through all my mishaps. My family has always been there for me. That family, like I don't, because some of you guys don't know, some of you do. I don't have my own family, like as far as like branched off, met somebody, have kids. I don't, and I, like I said before, I don't want that. But that family, some people would consider that as a home. For me, it's more like, brothers, sisters, mom, maybe even step people, step brothers, sisters, stepdad, stuff like that,
I mean, it's funny we say that, or we're asking this question, because behind my screen, I have a family picture of my mom, my sister, my niece and nephew. On the other side, my 2 aunts, my dad, my grandma, my uncle, my cousin. It's like there's a lot.
Yeah.
But like for me, like feeling home would just be like having family dinner, you know, having like spaghetti and clams or like a nice pasta dish or seafood dish. I know, very food related. Having like my close friends with me, having a dog with me, having candles lit, being like cozy and warm, and listening to old school tunes.
Awesome. That
like
is very
The Wind
descriptive.
by Cat Stevens, if you guys need to listen to that.
Oh, all right.
It's so good.
Nice. Very nice. Yeah, that was very descriptive, and that was, perfect. That's like the definition of home. All right, sorry, the fucking ring light is like horrible reflection.
It's gonna cause us to be blind quicker.
Yeah, I have. There's just too many lights in here. There's too many.
We're blind as it is.
Yeah.
Like, I wear contacts. I wear glasses. You wear glasses.
Yeah. Let me just tell you, I actually, just for the pictures on IG, I was feeling myself, but I have prescription sunglasses that are like tinted, but not like overly dark.
Yeah.
I'm telling you right now, you're going to see me wearing them on the show.
Okay.
I should have worn them tonight, actually. But because I'm not just like, oh, who the fuck wears sunglasses? They're actually prescription, and I can actually see Nikki P here. I can actually see this. I can see things.
You're not blinded by the ring.
I can see my phone. Yeah, exactly. All right, what's the difference between settling for things and accepting the way things are? Oh, I don't like this one.
I have a great example, though, because I experienced this today, and I was livid.
Okay,
I go to the grocery store, okay? Actually, no, we'll go back to my deli story that threw me up a wall. So I'm at work. What do I want, patient zero? All I want is a nice deli sandwich, an Italian combo, a little mayo on the side, a little pesto to spice things up, some hot and sweet peppers, delicious, light on the lettuce, no tomato. Okay.
Yeah.
I call 3 delis, 3 people, okay? Now remember a few years ago, you had your office with you. Hey guys, let's buy sandwiches today. Bro. Not one delivered.
Are you serious?
One delivered. We're not doing delivery today. That was the first one. You can only order online or pick up. But your delivery, these people wanted to charge me $50 for my delivery fee. I go, you're 5 minutes away. I'm like, I'm
$50.
Yeah, I needed a $50 minimum. My order was only 30. Since I didn't have a $50 minimum, they were going to charge me $40 to deliver.
Oh, okay.
Third one, we don't deliver, but you could order through DoorDash. I go, sir, not to be disrespectful, but your full menu isn't offered on DoorDash, and I want things on your menu that I can't get on the DoorDash menu.
Right.
What the fuck? Damn. Mind blown. I was pissed off all day. I wasn't pissed. I accepted it, but this is what I mean, how the world is. So no one delivers anymore. We all go through third-party vendors, Grubhub, DoorDash, Uber Eats, blah, blah, blah. I don't care. Then I'm at the grocery store today. I don't know what I bought, guys. I honestly spent $135 on, I don't know.
A couple items, probably.
A few items.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're checking out, and the guy's mumbling, paper bags are 5 cents each. I'm like, okay, I'm probably going to use 3. I'm like, they don't even have handles, and they break right away. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, oh, no one can bag anymore? That's not how it goes. So I'm getting overcharged on food, paying for paper bags that rip as soon as you pick them up, because they're not like Adams. And then that's it.
Wow.
So yes, that is accepting the way, you know what? I'm settling and I'm accepting the way things are.
Well, yeah, exactly. You're doing both. But that's crazy though. That's absolutely crazy.
Mind blown. Like mind blown.
Yeah. No, seriously. I think I have
I'm
an
so
idea.
mad about my sandwich all over again.
Now I'm starving. Thank you for that. Like how she was like, and this and this and hold this and a little bit of this.
Good.
Yeah, that sounds really good. I'm thinking, Nikki P. What's the difference between settling for things and accepting the way things are? Okay, I don't know. This is just a quick example that I was thinking of.
Not my food dilemma.
Settling, yeah. Settling for things would be like you're in a relationship and you get beat every day, and you're just like, well, I'll just settle because that's just what it is, and I have no self-esteem and I don't know where to get help, and I'm just gonna take it out how it is.
No.
But then if you're in the same relationship and you're accepting the way things are, is like your partner snores or chews with their mouth open or like cuts their nails really disgustingly, which is basically how everybody does it.
Rolls their pasta completely wrong.
You know what I mean? Like, and that's just something where it's just like, okay, I have to accept the way things are. I just have to accept it. It is what it is.
That will be talked about next week, everyone.
Yeah, exactly.
It has actually happened.
Oh, well, yeah. Hey, there you go. Yeah, next week we're doing a relationship. We're going to talk about it a little bit too, but next week we're doing a relationship / what was it?
Hookups.
Hookups. Yeah, relationship / hookups. It's going to be an amazing show next Friday. Don't miss it. That'll be the 28th.
Which is also
somebody's 23rd birthday.
Thank you.
Yes. All right. What's next, Nikki P?
I'm going to be honest with this one. How many of your friends would you trust with your life? Trust with my life?
That's a strong one. That's a powerful one.
No one.
Okay.
No one. I trust my friends to keep secrets, to keep confidential information. I don't know. People get wild when it comes to certain things.
Mm-hmm.
Like, can we give an example? Like, if it's going to be like, shoot your friend or me, like, I hope my friend says, not them.
Yeah. Well, what if it was something like you have to shoot you in the face or shoot yourself in the foot? Like, I mean, of course, I wouldn't even think that, right? It's like, okay, do I commit murder for my best friend, or do I just have a cast on my foot for a couple weeks? So I mean, in that sense, of course I would. And I feel like the same thing if it was like, I'll give you $1 million if what? Like if you, I mean, because it's not saying like that would kill your friend. It's just saying that would trust with your life. So trust with your life, meaning that like.
All right. I don't think most of my friends would poison me for $1 million.
Yeah. Right.
Maybe 5. But they would also tell me that they're going to poison me and then split the money with me.
Mm-hmm.
Like they're going to be like, pretend you're going to poison yourself and then we're going to split this money. Like those are my friends.
Very true. Yes, absolutely. I would be one.
But like,
because again, it's not even saying anything about harming, killing, nothing like that. Just trust with your life. So
I trust me with my life.
Yeah, that's a good question. That's a good answer. That's a good answer. I would say the same thing.
I mean, I hope if I'm ever like not in my right mind and like, God forbid, I was like blacked out, browned out, and I'm making a bad decision, like a true bad decision, I'm sure my friend would be like, don't do that.
Yeah. Or if you were already in a brownout / blackout, that friend you would trust with your life, meaning like they would get you out of that situation safe.
Yeah.
Let's just leave it like that.
Okay.
What is the definition of heaven? I feel like, we did this one, right?
No, I think we talked about it.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna let you answer first because you said it. You said it perfectly when we were talking earlier.
I think heaven is everything that makes you really, really happy and the people who you really want to be with. It's that times a bajillion.
Yes.
Like, I feel like my heaven would be like sitting on cotton candy clouds, again, in a jacuzzi with a fire pit, with my best friends, with my family, with animals, with elephants, with food,
Hell yeah.
a nice vino, a
Yes.
nice mushroom. Call it a day.
Yeah, there you go. And I guess you just add your little, your little bits of happiness, everything that brings you joy on this earth, times a million.
Like for us, like nature,
Yeah.
mountains.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. All that brings me a lot of joy. I would also want to be like in a room full of, twinks and 6'3" alpha males,
And 3-foot dildos.
and a couple 3-foot dildos. We could all share them and have some fun with that. That's always, that's heavenly. That's heavenly.
Is.
What is your most prized possession? Ooh.
All right. A material one.
Yes.
Is my Chanel bag. Personal one. I'm going to sound really corny. My photos.
Okay. That's not corny at all. You know why I say that, Nikki P?
I love my photos.
Because
I feel like I'll meet someone and like, if I have a little like alcohol in me or like I'm a little stoned, I'm like, oh my God, look at this. Can you believe that? Look at this. This was my grandma. She was great. This is the food we made. Like I'm very passionate about it.
yes, you are.
I'm proud of my friends. I'm proud of my family. I'm proud of my partner and his family and friends. Like, but again, it took 20 years to get this mentality and to know, like, I look for this, not that.
Which is why it's a prized possession. I feel like, I mean, Nikki P, shit, I went over your house to drop off your gift and you showed me 436 pictures and I wasn't expecting that. I loved every single
20
one.
minutes.
I loved it all, but yeah, as far as you being like passionate, of course, very passionate. But listen, I agree with you because recently, you guys know, some of you don't know, I had an apartment fire a couple months ago, almost 2 months ago, and
right before Thanksgiving, let them know.
Right before Thanksgiving, yeah, it feels like it was longer than that, but less than a couple months ago, almost a couple months ago. And let me tell you, I lost pretty much everything. And one of the little boxes that the firemen, brought to me, it had some family photos in it. And that just showed because they know exactly, like that's what people care about most when it's a fire. Everything else can be.
I'll replace my social security card. I'll replace my birth certificate.
Exactly. I still have to get my fucking birth certificate, actually.
You want mine?
No, thanks.
You'll be 23.
And I would have to be trans.
Oh.
Actually, a trans 23-year-old, they're doing all right in society these days.
They actually are.
Yeah, but no, I would say those are probably my prized possessions. I really don't know otherwise. I don't have yes, I looked into my bedroom and I was like, is my mic okay? Like, but at the same time, if it wasn't okay, it wasn't okay. It's not like it's my prized possession. No. What time is it? How are we looking? Okay.
We're good.
What's the next one, Nikki P? 138?
38 and great. How would you describe yourself in one sentence?
Here we go again.
This is easy.
Here we go again. We got to do something like this before, right? Use 6 words to.
All right. I think it was 4.
Yeah, something like that. All right, go ahead. If it's easy, you go first.
I am thebomb.com and will continue to be for the rest of my life.
Mic drop. There you have it. How would you describe yourself in one sentence? Yes, indeed, comma. Yes, indeed. That would be it.
I am the shit.
Yes. What stands between you and happiness? I mean, myself.
Fear.
Fear, which is an emotion that is within ourselves.
Yes.
Right. So that can all be, you can't. What else or who else are you going to blame for your situation? Of regardless of how.
Some people though are very into I'm the victim, and I
100%.
can always say, I mean, again, 12 years ago, I think I still took responsibility for myself. I don't know. Maybe I played a little bit of a victim, but I don't recall. But I feel like a lot of people do play victim.
Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't have done that if X, Y, and Z didn't happen. But it's also like, I think you're resilient enough to be above X, Y, and Z.
Yes. Right. Sometimes you just want to shake the shit out of people and let them know that, and it's unfortunate. People don't think, people with really low self-esteem or self-image or self-confidence or self-anything, they're not going to look at themselves as being resilient or even the possibility of being resilient. And it's everybody, and it's society, and it's everyone around me, and it's deep within me. I'm never going to change. I'm never going to be happy. And it's just like, well, you really are, though. You really will be. You really will be. What makes a person beautiful, Nikki P?
Is it lame to say the vibe? No.
No, that's part of it.
I mean, really, your insides. Look, I could sell my kidney for like, 600 grand. That doesn't make me a bad person. But also, it's like, I know how the world works, and I just feel like we all have good and bad in us.
Yeah.
But it's just like, what is your bad? What is your evil? Because evil could be like, oh my God, I lie occasionally, or like overdrink. Like it could be so like subdue and like minimal. But like for me, it's like your insides, your integrity. What are you doing when no one's watching? I might make a face behind your back, but like you also left $5,000 on the floor. Like I'm gonna be like, bro, your money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh no. Someone's at the door.
A couple more minutes, Biss.
Oh, hold on. Sorry.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, you're good. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So I would say what makes a person beautiful is if they know who they are 100% inside and out. Like they just know that these are the good qualities. These are my character defects. These are my flaws. This is how I act in this situation. This is just, you love me for who I am or not. That to me makes a beautiful person.
Yeah.
I want to get another. Oh, you didn't. I didn't even say.
No, he's just rolling around.
Oh, okay.
Making weird noises.
I want to know. I want to do another question. I don't know if it's on this list or not because it's not really thought provoking, but it might be on one of our sex shows. Like, what makes a person beautiful? What makes a person beautiful, right? What makes a person sexy? We don't have to get into it right now, but that's totally different.
Yeah.
Or it can be.
No, different. This is like internal, like who you are as a person.
Exactly, and I love you for that, and I think you're beautiful for that.
I love you. Is there ever a time? Last one?
Yeah.
Let's do last one? Okay. Yeah. Is there ever a time when giving up makes sense? Yes.
I literally was just hearing yesterday, like, you should never give up. Okay. Well, yeah, you should never give up. But, what does that mean exactly? Like, on your goals and your dreams, your aspirations, like that type of shit, like, no matter what happens, you should just never give up. Like, I don't know. You know what I mean?
Here's
like,
my thing.
Are you rapping at 70 years old because you didn't get a break yet and you're still rapping at 70? Like, you know what I mean? I don't know. When is it a good time?
Okay, this is how I think of it though. I feel like, remember in Club Med where it would be like, don't put so much pressure on yourself.
Yep.
Okay, so for me, it's like like it makes sense to give up when you're forcing it. Okay, that's when you should give up and let higher power, whatever you want to call it, karma, universe, that's when you put it in their hands and you calm down. You don't have control. Okay. And you go with the motion. That's the only time it makes sense. And then if you keep moving forward, the whole freaking genre mantra saying of 2022 and beyond, if you keep moving forward, things will happen without you even trying. You just have to show up and put in the work, of course.
Yes. Oh, I love it. I'm so happy we ended on that one. That was so great. That is so great. Yeah, because I was thinking more like on a much lower vibration level, as far as like, okay, you're in a relationship and they treat you like shit, and are you gonna just keep going out with this person or keep seeing where this goes, or are you actually gonna say enough is enough and it's time to give up? But I definitely like your answer a lot better.
I got you, boo.
That was great. Yes, that's how we're gonna end it, ladies and gentlemen. And wow, what a show! Thought-provoking questions for this part 25 for the first time in season 3, and on this beautiful Friday night, January 21st. Wanted to make sure I had the day right. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes. So, real fast, just so you know, we're here every Friday night. It's a live stream, like you already know. And, tell one person about the show and we'll love you to death. We also have an audio show coming soon, coming back into fruition. Yeah. Whatever. You get the point. Audio show. You can check us out. We have 300 shows. You can check us out on here, and you can check us out on Instagram. Make sure to check us out on Instagram at Mixture of Variety. And it's very simple to find us on YouTube, right, Nikki P? What do the people got to do, real quick?
Literally, just go into your YouTube account, go into Safari, Internet, Chrome, blah, 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 and you type in Mixture of Variety podcast or without the podcast. Either way, our faces will pop up. And what you will do is you will listen, you will like, you will subscribe, and you will comment and share.
Yes, indeed, ladies and gentlemen. Simple as that. Simple as that. We will see you next time. Hope you have a great weekend. Love you, Nikki P. Love you guys out there. Be safe out there, and we'll see you next week.
Peace.
Deuces.